Hey students, this video is going to recap what we discussed over the Q&A earlier this morning. First, I want to say thank you for all those that clicked into our Zoom. There's quite a few of you, about 25 to 30 of you that woke up early. I guess 10 a.m. is pretty early, so I'll push it back next time we do one of these. But thank you for those that woke up early and went ahead and asked some good questions, and then also just merely checked in and make sure we get some clarifications on a lot of things that you guys are worried about. So with that being said, I'm going to switch it over to my desktop and let's check out the first question that was posed.
It was me.
All right.
Are we gonna have school for the rest of the year?
So Nate posed the question, are we going to have school for the rest of the year? And right now, it is still currently planned that we come back after spring break. But as you know, a lot of things changed. Just in the course of making this video, Governor Whitmer went ahead and put a stay home, stay safe executive order, which meant that we are currently in a pseudo stay home, stay safe kind of stay sheltered for the next couple weeks, which means that it still targets us for April 13th. But with that being said, things change all the time. Okay, so I can't make any speculation because things do change, but assume that the current setup for us to return after spring break is going to happen. But as decisions get made and things change up to the hour, if not up to the minute, we'll definitely go ahead and communicate that out to you. Not only from up top in the central office, but us teachers. Let's go to the second question.
Gonna have to go overtime into the summer? Like, are we gonna have more days?
That's a good question. Are we going to have to go ahead and go into the summer? Currently, we haven't made that decision. And I know that that's one of those kind of cop out answers, but it's true. We haven't had that decision. But one thing I will direct you to is that this coming Wednesday or sometime this week, the legislature is hopefully going to go ahead and review a bill that's in to go ahead and forgive the days that we're missing. So if that happens, then the natural thing will be that we won't have to go into the school into the summer to go ahead and make up all these days that we're currently missing. So let's hope that that actually goes through. But we won't know until those decisions up at the top. And when I say the top, the legislature makes those decisions. All right, good question. Let's go to another one.
I have to repeat seventh grade.
I know that weighs on many of you. Currently, okay, there are no plans in place to go ahead and have everyone repeat 7th grade, 6th grade, 8th grade, or whatever. It's a whole new system, whole new world we're in right now. So decisions are being made. We're considering you, the student, and trying to do what's best for you. So right now, okay, you guys are going to pass on to the next school year from what I can tell. But that's not official. But just to calm your fears, that's not something you need to worry about currently. Okay? Going back, there were a couple other questions that were asked related to the email. So I'm going to direct you to Derby's website. And in this website, you're going to notice that there is a second email that you can check. So some students have been stating that they're not getting communication from their specific teachers. And actually, they may be communicating with you, but not through the bps-schools.com Gmail. And that's our most common one. I know many of you check. So for those that didn't know, you can access a second email that is made up for you, and it's birmingham.k12.mi.us, the email that most teachers commonly check. And to check it, if you go to Derby's website, under resources, there's a link to Outlook student email. So your second email address is exactly like your BPS-schools, except it's going to be whatever your first three letters and number is, like AJK3 but it's birmingham.k12.mi.us. And when you click on this link, it's going to take you to an Outlook web-based client. So you can log in here using your regular computer login with the at birminghamk12mi.us. I've repeated that about 10 times now, so hopefully that's ingrained in your head. But use your regular computer password, the one that you log in with. It may be the same as your Gmail, may not be, but log in with your computer password and you can check your Birmingham email. So this is a second email that's been set up for you, but many of you may not necessarily know about it or even check it. But I do know that quite a few parents and students are checking that, and quite a few teachers are communicating through both avenues. Me personally, I'm going to be sending it out on Remind through these YouTube videos, and also sending it out through your BPS-schools, which I know, just taking a quick poll, the majority of you stated that you prefer that method. Okay, so a few other things that came out. Another question was whether or not we have to check our grades. Okay, well, what I'm going to state right now is that teachers have paused on grading. I know I have. So any current grades, right, or tests, assignments, whatever that hasn't been inputted, we're planning on not inputting it yet until we actually get good decisions that come out from the top, and directives and basically guidance on how this is going to work when we return. We'll go ahead and cross that bridge when that happens. But don't be continuously checking your PowerSchool. That's not necessary. Okay, so just go into your Google Classroom and work on many of the assignments / materials or projects that are available for you. Which brings me to the last point I'm going to make before I conclude this video. I do want to thank every one of you for checking your Google Classroom. I took a quick poll, and many of you raised your hands stating that you do check it. I know they're different materials, different assignments. It's not traditional in what we are doing in our regular lessons day in and day out, but I highly encourage you to go ahead and work on some of them. Set up a good routine. Okay. We are listening to feedback from you, so email me, email your teachers, and let them know what you think about what's happening, and we'll go ahead and adapt, change, and adjust as needed to help you out. So one of the feedback I received was that for math standpoint, you definitely want some more structured work. So in the coming weeks, I'm going to be working with the district 7th grade math teachers and setting up work that relates to things that you would do in class, worksheets, packets, specific things of that sort that relates to review from the previous 6 chapters. So look for that in the coming days. Okay. So with that being said, okay, I'm going to conclude this video. Definitely reach out if you have additional questions. I'll reach out through reminded email with an update on the next Zoom and just other general information. I'm going to try going ahead and bookending the week, having one at the beginning, one at the end, so you're not flooded with too much communication. All right. Thanks for watching.